Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I hope Allah puts barakah in any goodness that I might say here. So I wanted to reflect just a little bit on my trip that I went to. So I left on a trip to Portland, Maine, and subhanallah, like I haven't had a real tal'a, like I haven't really had a real vacation in quite a while. Like a vacation where like I'm just there for my mere enjoyment, honestly. And I guess like one of the reasons why I had this, I just had an epiphany in my mind where I'm like, okay, yeah, like I need to like have my own vacation, like what a vacation that's purely for my own enjoyment, where like I can wake up whenever I want to, I can sleep whenever I want to, I can see the places that I want to go to deeply in my heart, and just feel like a sense of freedom, a sense of relaxation, like a sense of like joy that's like like I can feel down in my tippy toes, like something that just feels like so um all encompassing, I guess, in a way. And when I have traveled in the past couple of years, I feel like I have done so out of obligation. So in a way, I have attached, which I wasn't like this before actually. Like I've attached travel to obligation. If I need to go to someone's wedding, if I need to go to someone's special moment. And that's not to say that I have not been happy to be at those special moments, like relax, like I'm so happy that I've had the opportunities to be a part of those happy moments, and just really get to see people that I care about like have like something special to them happen to them. But I think it just like something just kind of like snapped in my mind, or like I just had like a moment of realization where I was like, hey, like I haven't had like something that I've just done for my soul, my ruh, to like really just like enjoy what Allah has created for us. And so yeah, so I purely went just for the nature, okay? And I have like a fascination like with nature. Like obviously like Allah created so much for us, and he just created it for us to like truly like reflect on like what exists in this planet. Now, when I went, the amount of joy and the amount of gratitude I had, like in comparison to the other like trips, like obviously, like when I went to the other trips, I was happy, but for this specific trip, I haven't felt this all encompassing like childlike joy in a long time. In that and the entire time I was there at this like when I was at this trip, dang, my mind just kind of like froze on me. I just kept thinking like Subhanallah al-Khaliq, and I just felt like my soul just kept on repeating Subhanallah, Subhanallah, like from the bottom of my soul. And and it was interesting too, because I'm coming from the south, and I'm going all the way to the northern eastern part of America. Being able to see so like witness a different accent, the homes are looking different, the nature is like you could feel that it's old, like it's old nature, like the trees themselves are rooted there, they've been there for a while, is just phenomenal. Okay. And so there's that, like also like the simplicity that I felt was there, the health that I witnessed, people taking care of their health, people out on walks, people biking, people jogging, like very much surreal. Um, and just like while I'm walking and I'm looking at the waves lapping at the shores, and I'm looking at the mountains and how strong they are, and I'm thinking, subhanallah, like these are the mountains that Allah talks about that are saying subhanallah. Okay. And I'm thinking in my head, like, subhanallah, like these mountains that I am looking at with wonder, they are saying subhanallah, and they are much stronger than I am. Like, quite literally, like a mountain is obviously stronger than me in just by sheer mass. So it just made me not necessarily not necessarily think about how small I am, but just made me think about how much I'm not doing Allah justice when I was there, and I just kept thinking about how the nature is saying subhanallah to Allah. And I'm thinking in my head, like, if the nature is saying subhanallah to Allah, then who am I not to say subhanallah to Allah? Because when you see the beauty that Allah has, and you're thinking, wow, like the nature is saying subhanallah to Allah, or like bitkabbir Allah, and like how many times have I not done that? So for me, that was like, that's why I felt like this specific vacation was a form of ibadah. And inshallah, like I ask Allah with all my heart that He make this vacation a ibadah that's from me. Like quite literally, when I was there, like I just kept thinking about Allah the entire time, and think about like what Allah has created, how Allah gave me the opportunity to come, how Allah gave me the opportunity to say subhanallah more, like how Allah like blessed me to bring a family member with me, like that is also a blessing in it of itself. And it just gave me like a just a new perspective just on life, and a new perspective on like probably what is out there that I'm just not aware of, you know? And it made me come back with so much gratitude. Like I would literally, the day would end and I'd be like Alhamdulillah. Like it made me say Alhamdulillah more. This trip made me say Alhamdulillah more. Like breakfast, Alhamdulillah, I have the ability to say Alhamdulillah and eat this breakfast. um like alhamdulillah for the tastes, the different aromas, the tastes that are in that my taste buds are able to like experience. The nice weather outside, like the weather that I was coming from and the weather that I was going to, wow, I was like, dang, like this is amazing. The weather was just like, like very, like it was very chilly, and I'm like, wow, like alhamdulillah, and the air even felt like a little bit more clean. And I just came back with this renewed sense that I need to take care of my health more, and just like eat a little bit more healthy. Like I really came back, I feel like a different person, um closer to Allah, I hope. That's what I feel. At least I feel like I'm closer to Allah. And I just hope that this is not just a momentum. Like I hope this is something that's gonna keep on, going with me, something that I'm going to take forward. Like literally, quite literally, I close my eyes before I sleep, and all I could think about, like what is playing in the back of my mind, are the shores in Maine, Portland, like Portland, Maine. The blue, this the aquamarine blue that's just there, that's not here. The seals that we saw, just basking underneath the sunbeams, the rays shining, the yellow, the yellow beams, the orange hues, the sunset, the sunrise. It's just everything, like subhanallah. Like that's all I have to say about that. And I'm probably gonna keep on talking about it, because honestly, like right before I sleep, that for me is like, that's rich. Like subhanallah, like that just felt rich, like the experience itself. um Seeing the birds just fly with freedom kida yani, they're just going, they're just enjoying life. Ooh. And Allah birizqhum, He's like arazaq. So alhamdulillah, like it was a very nice trip, and I hope Allah keeps blessing me and blessing others with opportunity to witness His beauty, His kamal, His jamal, His rahmah, His karam, to allow us, like, time to, like, get to experience things like that. So, alhamdulillah, and I hope that's something that I can remember, in the future. Assalamu alaikum.